The fall of Pizza Hut. Okay, what do y'all like better? Do you like Domino's, Pizza Hut, or Papa John's? Because if you ask me, I would think Papa John's fell off worse than Pizza Hut. Because Pizza Hut's better than Papa John's, to be honest. It goes... Honestly, if we're talking about, like, Pizza Hut, Domino's, Papa John's. But if we're talking, like, availability, Domino's, Pizza Hut, Papa John's. You know? Like, there's a Domino's everywhere. Like, yesterday on Discord, we went on Google Maps, like, did a street view through Japan. And they had a Domino's right there. I have not seen a single Pizza Hut. Alright, but this is by Sunny V2. Let's see. Let's see what he got going on. Pizza Hut is better. Papa John's dough or sauce tastes too sweet for me. Right? Like, sauce that's too sweet just ain't it.
Failed franchises, bankruptcies, and almost no growth in revenue for the last 10 years. This is the sad reality for Pizza Hut, who have had so many store closures.
I'm gonna bring them back,
there's
bro.
now a subreddit dedicated to finding former Pizza Hut restaurants. To understand why Pizza Hut has lost almost half of its market share over the last 20 years, we have to begin by asking the following question. Why was Pizza Hut so unique and successful in the first place? Back in the 1990s, Pizza Hut had a reputation for having some of the craziest yet most unique and successful pizza designs, which were not only delicious, but also gave the public a reason to talk about the business. For example, in 1993, Pizza Hut released the Bigfoot, a massive 2 feet long by 1 foot wide square pizza creation, with the Bigfoot accounting for 18% of total sales. There was also the cheeseburger crust pizza, the hot dog crust pizza, and the cornflakes crust pizza. However, none of these were as successful as pizza, the hot dog crust pizza, and the
That's tough. That's why.
cornflakes crust pizza. However, none of these were as successful as the now famous stuffed crust pizza,
Yes, bro,
which
that
achieved
stuffed
sales
crust
of $1
pizza is
billion
delicious.
in the first year,
So
boosting
good.
Pizza Hut's stock price by roughly 50%. Of course, this strategy led to the occasional flop, such as their controversial lasagna pizza, which was described in a review as the worst thing I've ever eaten in my life genuinely.
Like,
But for
who
the most
decided
part,
that was
these
a good
experiments seemed to
combination?
help Pizza Hut stand out from the crowd, especially when there was
What's wrong, Sai? You haven't had a bite of your cornflake crust pizza. I think I know why they went out of business, bro. Cause like, imagine you having a party, you show up, and that's the pizza. You know, you just
served in their
It is
distinct
what it is, I
dine-in
guess.
restaurants. These restaurants added a social element to pizza, turning it into an event as opposed to just another meal. The early memories that we all have of going to dine in at our local Pizza Hut are infinitely more memorable than the hundreds of times we've ordered takeaway from Domino's. During the dine-in days, Pizza
That's
Hut
true.
had something that physically separated them from the competition. Nobody could offer an experience quite like Pizza Hut, providing them with unbelievable levels of success, especially in the early days. Pizza Hut had the monopoly on pizza and you paid through the nose for one. At first they had to educate the dining public with little signs saying, pizza is traditionally eaten with the fingers. For the first few years I remember that there was no takeaway, dine-in only. I remember that a family-sized pizza cost around $20. Nowadays that would equate to probably $50 or more for a pizza. People paid it because they were experiencing this delicious food for the first time. The Pizza Hut dine-in experience was seemingly profitable in the beginning, but this didn't mean that it was going to be successful forever. Some insane anecdotes claim that a new source
Glazzy
destroyed
pizza.
Pizza Hut dining completely, or that dining was destroyed by their staff choices. However, the main issue seemed to come from other competing pizza
I forgot about
brands
Little
who were
Caesars.
specializing in delivery. There's something about pizza that makes it perfect for eating at home. The box acts as a plate, there's no cutlery needed, and the compact design of pizza reduces the potential for mess. Domino's began to take advantage of this at a time when Pizza Hut didn't even offer delivery. In fact, Pizza Hut only began delivering pizzas 27 years after launching their business, doing so because they saw how successful Domino's was.
I'll let you on this now, bro. There was like probably a good year that Domino's had a firm grip on my money, bro. Like a really firm grip on my wallet. Cause they did that thing with the Domino's app where if you bought 6 or you got like delivered 6 pizzas, you'll get a free pizza. If I had a receipt to show the many times I got Domino's, I had to delete the app, to be honest. I just had to delete it. It was a problem. It was an issue. You see, look, you're the reason Pizza Hut's out of business. I think Pizza Hut, like a pizza on DoorDash would be like $30, like just a regular size pizza. They're out pizzaing the hut.
The convenience of delivery meant that you didn't need to go to a dine-in restaurant if you wanted to eat pizza. And if you did desperately want all-you-can-eat Pizza Hut, you could literally just go to any all-you-can-eat restaurant offering pizza and eat your 8 slices along with 100 other food options.
It's not the
Pizza
same,
was no
bro.
longer an exclusive thing in the same way that it was in the early days of Pizza Hut. This lack
For
of
real. I had to
exclusivity
break
in
out of it.
combination with delivery also
I just had to get
shifted
rid of
people's
it.
perceptions of how prestigious pizza was. As mentioned earlier, Pizza Hut adopted the dine-in model when pizza was an exclusive new dish from Italy. However, Domino's and delivery in general turned pizza into just another fast food. Pizza Hut became no fancier than McDonald's or KFC, so why would you take your family to eat there as a special occasion? Then there was Pizza Hut's increased pricing and decreased quality. Overnight, the price went up from $6.49 to $8.49.
Damn.
For high school students, previously a common sight, disappeared. With fewer people, the quality suffered. Pizza Hut was always more expensive than the alternatives, affordable only when getting second, third, fourth pizzas at a reduced price. But it got more expensive. The pizza remained very greasy and people started eating low carb. There are better alternatives, especially for that money. Pizza Hut CFO David Gibbs made the claim that having dine-in restaurants is now a negative for the business, stating the challenge Pizza Hut faces is that it has a large dine-in business. Dine-in is waning in relevance. In other words, Pizza Hut needs to focus less on dine-in and more on what people want, which is to take their pizza with them. This was also highlighted by Artie Stars, the president of Pizza Hut USA, who stated the biggest problem that Pizza Hut is facing is perception, explaining that many of its customers don't associate Pizza Hut with delivery. Stars said the facade of its locations reinforces this idea, and it isn't helping to lure in diners. When you drive by the location, it doesn't scream, "We deliver." To promote delivery to its customers, Pizza Hut delivered pizza to space, the Oscars, and the top of Mount Kilimanjaro, but it still seems as though they aren't competitive on delivery. And
That
on the
pizza's
topic of
cold as
Pizza
hell.
Hut in comparison to its competition, we should also highlight that Pizza Hut is extremely uncompetitive from a health perspective. Their standard pepperoni pizza contains a whopping 8,153 kilojoules, equal to almost 2,000 calories,
What's
which
a
is close to the
kilojoule?
entire recommended daily adult calorie intake, and has almost twice as many calories as Domino's pepperoni pizza, which has 4,453 kilojoules, or a little over 1,000 calories. But it's not fair to make this point unless we see the size and quality of each pizza, so we ordered a pepperoni from Domino's before doing the same with the nearby Pizza Hut in order to compare the two different pizzas. As mentioned, the Domino's pepperoni came in at 1,064 calories, while the Pizza Hut pepperoni came in at 1,948 calories. And with the Pizza Hut pepperoni costing double the price of the Domino's pepperoni, you might expect that the Pizza Hut pizza would be double the size. However, as you can tell from the opening, this isn't the case whatsoever. The Domino's pizza had a surface
Where are you getting these pizzas from, bro? Both of them look nasty. Why is your pepperonis going through the crack of your pizza slices?
area of 510 square centimeters, while the Pizza Hut pizza had a surface area only 12% larger at 572 square centimeters. Additionally, the Pizza Hut pepperoni weighed in at 1.46 pounds, making it only 7% heavier than the Domino's pizza at 1.36 pounds. Now, to Pizza Hut's credit,
It's
their
like
pizza
Joule
definitely presented and
or
subjectively
Killer.
even tasted better than
Thank you,
Domino's.
Griff.
However, with the Pizza Hut pepperoni being double the price and double the calories with no real distinct advantage, it becomes obvious as to why Pizza Hut has become uncompetitive. When looking at Pizza Hut's menu, you'll also notice that the days of Pizza Hut trying wacky, unconventional designs are certainly long gone. The only crazy product that they have on their website is a range of pizzas which use a chicken schnitzel as the base, but apart from that, almost everything else on the menu feels like
Y'all
something
like-
you
y'all
can
like
get from
pineapples
Domino's
on your
at a
pizza?
cheaper price.
I never had it, but I'm gonna say I
Nowadays,
don't
there's
like
so
it.
many restaurants, not just dedicated pizzerias, that
Don't
offer
sound good
pizza
to me,
on
bro.
their menu that you can simply get better quality food at discounted low prices at other places. It's not even worth using Pizza Hut for pizza anymore. You'll get better results elsewhere. Now, to Pizza Hut's credit, they did try to overhaul the menu back in 2014 when they introduced their biggest brand evolution ever called Flavor of Now, which introduced countless different new fancier menu items and was described as the biggest change that Pizza Hut and the pizza category has ever seen. However, their new upscale approach had minimal impact on Pizza Hut's revenue, which actually declined by $100 million in the same year that they implemented Flavor of Now, which becomes even worse if you consider that during the same time period, Domino's sales grew from 10 billion to 15.8
That's
billion.
tough.
And if we
Imagine you
instead
just
look at older
updated
data,
your entire category, and Domino's is still just topping you. Domino's is still just leagues above. Domino's just know how to do it, I guess.
we can see that the average sales per store has barely changed since 2006, which is about the point where the dine-in model died. While a consistent 12 billion per year over the last 10 years still seems like a pretty awesome scenario, the growth experienced by competing pizza brands has led Pizza Hut's market share to decrease from 25% in 1995 to 14.3% in 2016. 2016 also marked the year where Pizza Hut lost their 45-year-long title of the world's largest pizza brand to Domino's. However, their stagnant revenue has caused significantly worse problems than simply losing some arbitrary title. For example, in August 2019, Pizza Hut announced that they plan on shutting down over 500 underperforming stores in the US, and exactly 1 year after that, in August 2020, Pizza Hut's largest franchisor, MPC, announced that they were bankrupt, having roughly $1 billion in debt, forcing them to close 300 of their Pizza Hut franchises and put their remaining 927 stores up for sale, representing 1/5 of every Pizza Hut restaurant in America. 1 month after this, Pizza Hut announced that they'd be closing more than 10% of its stores in the UK, with this taking place in the very same year that Domino's and Papa John's had net gains of 17.
Y'all see that? Y'all see those those documentaries about how the pizza be like just smushed together with old slices? You know what I mean? Like how they just be like they'll take old and new and kind of just put them side by side. I haven't been to Chuck E. Cheese in a long time, but I seen a documentary about it, and those slices did come out like that. So I don't know. It's kind of yucky, kind of gross.
15.6% and 15.9% respectively. In the process, Pizza Hut was undergoing a logo change, although not to something fresh representing a bright future, but rather to the same logo used during the Pizza Hut glory days of 1974 to 1999. Pizza Hut's chief brand officer Marianne Radley stated, "Embracing our iconic Pizza Hut logo is recognition of a time period where Pizza Hut unequivocally reigns supreme, because that's where the future is headed. However, at the same time, it feels as though they're desperate to remind the world that Pizza Hut still exists, and this doesn't sound like the kind of play made by a company who's going to be reigning supreme anytime in the near future."
Y'all think Pizza Hut gonna make a comeback? I don't.